Okay, now we're on. Yeesh. Hello, YouTube. Hi. Hello.
Hey,
All right,
it's me.
there you go. Hey. Lonnie, welcome in. And Stenos, welcome in. 270 streak. Let's go. Hope everyone's good. Hope the good is doing. Okay. Also, we're actually gonna get back to working on this area today. This incredibly large, unfinished section of our town here. So we've recently done a lot of work down here in the bay. We'll just give a little flyover, give you a recap. Well, I guess like going way back, we put this road in, going along the coast. We also kind of terraformed the coastline itself a bit. And then we did this lighthouse area. We added this sort of beachy, coastal, cliff line, sort of. Basically a custom biome at this point. I think it turned out quite nice. We got the candle shop right here. Finally have a place for all the candles, although I don't use many, but hey, maybe now I will.
It's me.
Maybe now I will, that I have a place to get them from.
Clap.
Hey, 0. That's a lot of Eric. Where? Wait, inform me for later times. I have Crime Sim. Oh, you have the DLC. Ooh. Well, there's gonna be... I mean, I can somehow do it on the same day. We're having a slop day at some point next week. We're gonna be playing, there's a game about fishing with guns, so we're gonna play that one. They mean the 255 streams. Oh. That is a lot of me. Imagine playing all of them at the same time. Like overlapping audios. Someone do that.
Hey, it's me.
Seismic, welcome in. Okay, where to resume here? But also, let me, for anyone who wants to lurk here, there's that. Ooh, I did, hold on, unpin. Pin again. Okay. I almost want to do like these outer walls first. Because they've been laying in ruin for a long time. I think if we just kind of like did those first, it would make this area look so much cleaner. You know? Do you know what I'm saying? So let's... Yeah, it looks like... So we've already done like the bottom sort of blend area. So let's go up. Looks like we got stone and stone brick. Some andesite. Let's grab those. Build up these walls a bit. Starts back on a 5 street. Your stream opens automatically when I start PC, and I fear the fishing with guns game apparently instantly how to fish appeared instantly. Oh, Steam. I thought you said stream. Yeah, it was on like the homepage or something. Let's grab a box and a box. 2 boxes. Some of that, and oh my goodness, none of this is stone brick. What does that mean? Why did we imprison a horse? What? Where? I don't think there's any stone brick in there. Beginning to have doubts. Let's grab more of this. I suppose that's fine. Also, I was thinking, right now these walls, I don't know, should we stick with the I have this sort of like wooden walkway going on, but I wonder if we should just make the wall more thick. We might need like if I just made the stone part like just 3 blocks thick. I think that would look nice. Well, like start that on the other side and see where it's going here.
Respawn point set.
I'm confused. It says similar to games I've played, CS2 and Fishing Planet. I've never played either. Either have I. Yeah, surprisingly, for as long as I've been a gamer, I've never played Counter-Strike. Not once. I've never countered a strike. You talking about this horse? He's free. He's free. So with these, or here, let's just do this. Let's kind of get these up to some sort of common level to begin. We'll go with here. New build? Kind of. We did start these about 2 years ago. But we are now just getting back to it. You know, oopsies. Yeah, so this this area here, like the whole town, I suppose, It's just going to be completely like fortified between these towers and walls. And for the longest time, I built the bottom part of the tower, the kind of like mossy, overgrown a bit. Although what I might do, because the deep slate is kind of like a little too much contrast. Because now we have tough, like we have tough brick now. I might make that tough brick down there. Wouldn't be like as harsh. It just seems like there's just a definite line of like dark and then gray. What do you do, a tower? What do I do? Here? Like this thing right? Yeah, it's just gonna be like a series of towers and walls. Like more of just like defensive structures. So going all the way around here. Towers, walls, towers, walls, towers, walls, towers, walls. And then like on the inside, we're putting all these like Tudor style homes. So like the top will be like housing, and the bottom is some sort of shop. Like this one's the Redstone store. This one's got a tavern. You know, like this one's this is like our mud brick factory area. This one's gonna be a bakery. Got plenty of other spaces here. I remember when the foundation was laid. It was a long time ago. I remember specifically this like bridge house, this like London Bridge knockoff kind of thing over there. I was building that during Partner Push like 2 years ago. So all this other stuff was like way before that. Like these might be going back 3 years. Horse prison. Oh, this horse. It's their choice. That horse is secretly Pegasus. It can fly out of here anytime it wants. So, it just chooses not to. The furthest back I can remember is the basement of the main castle. Ooh. Yeah, that's going back. I remember we built that castle around day 6,000 or so. There was one of those like cornerstones with the date written on it. It was day 6,000 something. No. I am a little concerned. These seem kind of large. How does Lonnie have balls? What's going on? What?
I'm finding them.
Where are you finding them? Bag. Who did that? Bostic for the bids. Partner push was 3 years ago. 2.5. Yeah, it was like February, March of 2024. Going way back. Way back. You have to find a plane tomorrow in a random field. Is this like a real thing? Like, should you go now? Are they waiting? Simulated. Boom. Just gonna get all these sort of flat for now. And then we'll kind of think about how to style these.
Hey, it's me.
Oh, hey. Inverse, welcome back. Welcome in. Welcome in first. Do 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 do. I know this song. Dude, I can't wait to hear this song when I'm like 120 years old. And then I'll be like, back in my day. Still working on the cathedral.
Respawn point set.
Pig step in a nursing home. Sounds like a band. You think we're living to be 120? It's possible. I mean, it's becoming more and more possible every year. I forgot what my plan for this spot was. I had a plan. What was it? Who was watching 3 years ago? What was my idea for this? I don't know. I don't know. What was? Oh, wasn't it supposed to be a tower? Probably. It just looks. It looks like I might have intended it to be like a. Just like what it is right now. Just like a low wall you can look over. I don't know. What's it doing? Okay. Yeah, Mossy Deep Slate, Mossy Tough. Or even honestly, just give us basically like glow lichen or vines, you know, like just give us moss, you know. And then we can just put it on anything. Like that sort of like that green kind of like splatter texture. Like just let us put that on any block. And same with dirt too. I'd love to be able to like blend walkways and stuff. Just like add a little layer of like dirt to it. This one's small. Small. And then what's going on here? Oh yeah, this one got like smushed because of this like this build here. What's going on here? Well, we could fill this one in. Yeah, this thing here might have to move a little. Yeah, that one's just gonna have to move, I think. hear a cat. Oh, hello. I see a cat. Funny how that works. Can we? A little more. You have a giant dig site to get all your stone. Oh, several. We have so far 3 pits. We've dug 3 pits in this world. Well, 2 of them were just... Well, actually, hold on, wait. One of them was just for the sole purpose of getting stone. And, like, andesite and diorite, whatever. The pit number 2 is the one that's, like, over there in the desert. It has the amethyst farm inside. Well, we got a lot of stone from that. And then there's the giant hole under the cathedral. The, like, perimeter-sized hole under there. So, between those 3... and just all the various, like, we've dug a lot of tunnels here and there for various things. So we've acquired a lot of stone. Like in my stats, I mean, I've mined over 1 million stone now. Almost 500,000 deep slate. Oh, you know, I actually didn't know you could do that. If you double tap it, it like goes descending or ascending. Ooh. The more you know. Alright, we can just fill this part in too. There's gonna be a gate here of some sort. Okay, it's lopsided, but we'll leave it there for now. Now we got a hole. What is that? Why is it not? What? Hole. Let's just cover that up. Nothing good will come out of this hole.
Respawn point set.
Cinema. Okay. Now, all right, so this tower here, yeah, it looks like I need to move it. Kind of hitting that other build here. Okay, so what's all in there? Deep slate brick, tough, mossy cobble. Let's grab a wee bit of that. Susie, welcome in. You here and you brought a headache. Ooh, and pretzels, okay. I'll take the pretzels. Ooh, we have a deep slate issue here. Suppose we can do this. New update on that, very cool. Give me a little bit of that. Give me I don't got any mossy. I need moss. You could put a regular deep slate and a stone cutter. Yes. I think it was like the update that brought us like the baby animal update. I think it was that one. Which makes it, that was the best part of the baby animal update. Yeah, you can just put a regular deep slate in there and you can like cut it into all the different stuff. Very nice. Very nice quality of life thing. Yeah, so now it's like, because normally when I'm like haste mining, I'll use Silk Touch so that I don't just get like ores flying everywhere, you know. It's always in block form. But it was always weird because when you got down to the deep slate, it's like you needed both pickaxes with you. Because normally I would want to, you know, fortune the deep slate so that it's cobbled. And then Silk Touch the ore. But now you can just Silk Touch it all. It just works out. Very nice. I need some grass. Patch that in. I have to adjust that too. I don't know. Okay. I think for starters, let's get rid of this tree. We're probably going right on top of this. Now, there's not really a good, like, hey, put a tower right here spot. Suppose we can kind of make one. We might have to just sort of make it so. How wide are we going? What is that one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Would be good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. I think it goes there, but we need to... I'm gonna like build the land up a bit, I think. It's kind of drooping down a bit. Do 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 do. Alright, let's do this part first. Was this even before cobbled? Wondering why this palette has like the plain deep slate. This is like such an older palette than what I would use today. It was that update, yeah. Wait, they're sloppy. On the tube. Okay, I want to go up like 3 more. Can I make it? Oh, I need deep slate. Gimme. Is today a 275 streak? I saw there was a 270. I don't think people are quite at 275. Mm-hmm. 274. We're at 275 Eve. Yeah, I'll leave out a glass of milk. For okay, what would you call, like, they're not mascots. What would you call, okay, you got like Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, you got like Cupid, you know, it's like what would you call those things? Oh, Trinity, welcome in. I'm doing good. How are you? Hope you had a good birthday. Yeah, what are they? It's like the holiday mascots or something. Can you repeat the question? So, like, for example, you got like Santa Claus, you got the Easter Bunny, Cupid. You know, it's like the holidays have this sort of like figure or like character that go along with it. Like, does that have a term?
Respawn point set.
Guardians? What's the Easter Bunny gonna guard? Was a lot of fun, guys. Holiday figures. Anthropomorphic personifications. Hmm. Guardians is a movie. Never saw it. Yeah, it is so strange to because like right now what I'm I'm trying to build in the same sort of palette and texturing of what I did 3 years ago. It's so weird. It's like I definitely don't build the same way anymore. So it's a little challenging to sort of like follow along here. Here's something 0.5. I don't know if that'll ever be replicated again. Okay, now get like the clean stone in there. Boom, 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 boom. Do you do 1 block wide walls or do you layer them? I'm kind of struggling to build something that looks good on my own. Wait, when you say walls, do you mean like walls to a house? Or walls like a castle wall, like kind of like what this thing is for a house? I mean, it really depends how large it is. I mean, if you're doing a really small scale, you pretty much have to do one, like 1 block wide wall. But you can always like I'll show this for example over here. Like, so this build here, this is just 1 block wide. It's just like 1 block thickness to it. Just because it's really small. But to make it work out nicely, you know, sure, it's only 1 block thick, but on the outside, you know, you can add walls, fences, little awnings, get some like shrubbery going, some vines, get some flowers, and you know, all the little details, they add depth to it. But it is nice if you have a larger build. Like for example, I mean, I did it here. So like this lighthouse, like on the outside, it's all stone, right? It's like all stone because I wanted it to look really, you know, really strong, really solid. But then on the inside, the wall is 2 blocks thick, so I'm able to put, you know, looks like we've painted the walls on the inside. So the larger the build goes, the more room, you know, it becomes to. Like terracotta works nice because it looks like a painted wall, or it even do like stripes, so it looks like wallpaper. Or another good one is let me see if I remember. Like in one of the, oh yeah, it was over here in the Shire home. Now for the Shire homes, I mean, it was a lot easier because they don't really have exterior walls to begin with. But for interior wall, I think I did it here. Yeah, so it's like you have terracotta, and then you have this kind of I learned that it's actually pronounced wainscoting, not wainscoting. The very American way to say this is wainscot, but apparently it's pronounced wainscoting. The more you know. So you can do stuff like that. Looks for a nice interior. And I would, you know, it makes it a lot better, especially if the build is made out of stone on the outside. Because like if your exterior is stone and the interior is stone, it makes the inside feel pretty cold, and like dungeon like. So if you do have room, it would be nice to layer up, give it like a warmer like paint color on the inside of sorts. Gesundheit. Did I sneeze? Is that the wrong chat? Are you watching someone else? You pronounced a word I never heard. Oh, wainscoting. Yeah. Okay, I need dirt. Give dirt. Or actually, first, let's kind of figure out the wall. So it looks like this is kind of, it's coming out. What's going on here? If we go straight out this way. Sit. Sit. I mean, we could do that. It's kind of like bent for no reason, though. I guess it kind of follows the landscape there. It's fine. Okay, let me grab more deep slate again. Again. Okay, now I want this to meet up with that. Let's try like 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. We'll just make this last one 5. I think that's good. Sorry, I missed YouTube chat. 20.6k. Yeah. How many builds have you? Oh, have you left unfinished? A lot. A lot of them. Which is actually what we're doing now. We're getting back to a build that we left unfinished 3 years ago. Yeah, this whole all this stuff on this hilltop has been like, we started it 3 years ago. We've been slowly filling in some things. Like some of these houses have popped up every now and then, but we're gonna start cracking down on this a little bit in here. Mm-hmm. 3 years is a long time. Yeah.
Respawn point set.
Yeah, I mean, I've had this world for a little over 4 years now. 4 years, 2 months. It's spoopy. Colin, welcome in. The 150, nice. And Eidos, welcome in. Haven't been active, but still. And lurking. I appreciate that. You'll plead for an unban. Guys, unban requests are in 5 months. Actually, yeah, from today. Wait, no. That was terrible math. 7? Yeah, 7 months from today. You're quite a new player. Started this year only. Nice. At times I wish I could, you know. Like, there's like a lot of things in life that I wish I could, you know, do again for the first time. Like play Minecraft would be one of them. I wish I could play Minecraft again for the first time. I wish I could play like Skyrim again for the first time. Raft. Oh, that'd be a great one too. Or like Red Dead Redemption. The Fallout games. Let's do it here. That stone's gonna get covered up, I think. This looks so nostalgic. Yeah. Yeah, I do have a my build style is, it is quite I've always referred to it as like classic. Very classic build style. Not classic in the way of you know, those like YouTube thumbnails where you'd see like a diamond block house or something, you know. Not quite that. Played GTA for the first time. I've never really been much of a like specifically GTA story mode. I've never really cared much for it, to be honest. But I mean, you know, back in the day when we had, you know, like PlayStation 2, you know, we would take turns just going on like a rampage, you know. We would just pass the controller around. Do like infinite ammo cheat. Alright, also, I did really like GTA 5 Online. It was really fun until the cheating became just so rampant. And I basically stopped at that point. Or sorry, it was specifically... Okay, when the cheating became very, like, rampant, I still played for a bit. But there were specifically two things they added to the game that really drove me away. One was the oh, what's it called? It was like the flying motorcycle. What was that called? Who knows what I'm talking about? The flying motorcycle with like rocket launchers. That thing in the hands of someone who's hacking just made the game incredibly unfun. And then there was the orbital bombardment thing. That was the final straw. So the flying motorcycle was really annoying, but I was like, okay, whatever, I'll stick around still. But then they added the orbital bombardment cannon, and it does exactly what you think it would. When you use it, you basically just select a player on the map and it'll just instantly vaporize them from anywhere in the world. And as you can imagine, if someone's cheating, yep, they made it fully automatic somehow. So the moment you logged onto a server, you were just getting full auto bombarded from space. And the only thing you could do was just log out. You couldn't play. You just literally couldn't play the game. Constantly die, respawn, die, respawn, die, respawn. Man, those hackers, they ruin everything. You never knew Tough blends so well with Mossy Cobble. Oh yeah, I love it. Yeah, Tough has like it's got like a little bit of a green tint. Very subtle. More of that. Make do without. Okay. I'm not sure like what height these should all come up to or not. All right, but first though, let's I gotta fix the ground. It's currently floating. Let's grab dirt. I think we have some more here still. Brother said GTA, but never allowed you to play. Well, you don't even really care for GTA Online. I just like driving the cars full throttle into stuff. You have something to trade gold blocks for building blocks. Do you have something to trade gold blocks for building blocks? Do you mean like the piglin bartering? Yeah, I have I got the piglin barter farm in the nether. What mods do I use? The only mod that I have is sodium. This is basically vanilla Minecraft. I just have sodium so that like my FPS is better. Alright, looking for grass or dirt or something. Ooh, nice. Yeah. But yeah, who have you guys seen any of there's like GTA 6 leaks going on?
Respawn point set.
You think they're real? Apparently someone got a copy of the game and they keep like posting short videos of things about it. What version do you play on? This is what's it called? It's not any of those. Prism? Is that what it's called? It's called Prism? Okay. Bring this part down. All right, a little bit of dirt on there. Cool. Like that. Headache is gone. Let's go. Terraforming is boring. It's actually one of my favorite things. Pretty much this whole world has been terraformed at this point. Like here, I'll just show you an example. So this giant mountain here, this is all fake. This is all a terraformed mountain. So you can like fly in here. It's all hollow in the middle. Yeah, we've done a lot of terraforming. Like I terraformed these rivers entirely. These are like custom rivers. This plateau is fake. This one is actually, this one's real. That mountain is fake. That one's completely hollow in the middle. This project over here was basically all terraformed. We made like a custom coastal biome here. A lot of terraforming. Wowzers. Is that QWERTY? From the holy, what? A gazebo? You talking about this? It's an observatory. So the big telescope is modeled after the spyglass again. That's what that is. Okay, this looks solid on the outside. Okay, let's fix the inside. I wonder. Oh, there's like two different heights, huh? What's going on here? I could maybe. I think I might bring this part down. Nothing going on back here anyway. Yeah, I'll bring this down a block. Oh, ooh, a pig. That pig hasn't seen daylight in years. All right, you got your fresh air for the year. Get back in the hole. All right, I feel bad. I should give him like, we'll drop him down a carrot. Here's your annual ration. Strict diet. Rescue the pig? Nah, that pig just lives there. Pigs like carrots here. Pigs like anything. Ooh. Cheers. Think he's having a good time in there. Yeah, I gave him a coloring book last year. He's got plenty of activities. Plenty of things to pass the time. Okay. Any tough? Fix up the bottom of this wall. And then I guess that thing can just kind of float there. Ow, planter box. Oh.
Respawn point set.
Give a bonus sub banner for Twitch dual format on top of the chat. Anyone know how to get rid of it? Actually, I don't know. I know what you mean though. Yeah, I think that's gonna be there for like the rest of the week. Add buttons to the shelves. I think I mean, I do sometimes, but I think once you add items to a shelf, that's when the shelves start to like produce lag, basically. So I try not to put anything on them unless I like need to. It's very top. Ooh, there is. Yes. Yeah, I think like a shelf on its own is like basically the same thing as putting on a barrel. But once you put an item on there, now it becomes like item frame type of leg, whatever that is. Is that why your game lags so much? Could be. Another thing that, you know, people do gotta become concerned with if your world gets like really big or old is torches. So if you have an area with a lot of torches in it, like specifically torches, they have a lot of particle effects coming off of them, and because of that animation, that's like, you know, that is stealing some of your FPS if there's a lot of them. So if you're gonna go like spawn proofing, like if you just want to spawn proof under your base in a cave system, it's better to use something like a frog light or glowstone if you have like a farm for it, because those don't have any animations attached to them. I also find that, like, specifically just going to light caves, using glowstone or something is really nice. Because, you know, let's say this is glowstone, for example. You're just going around, you're spawn proofing the caves. And then, you know, you gotta like get out of the cave. You can just use the glowstone to like pillar up and like crawl out of the cave or whatever. So it's a nice way to sort of, you know, get around the cave and also light it at the same time. Oh, you're a Minecraft Pocket Edition player. Oh, I've never played Pocket Edition, so I'm not sure. Like what the limitations there and whatnot. Oh, I need brick. Brick, and then what is this gonna be? Maybe we'll just do that. Oh, we got bricks. This is a hole. Cool. I'm assuming those will grow down. Do we get a nice little alleyway going? Oh, I need that. I need that for right here. Bam. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Yeah, right here. Boring, boring, boring. Okay. All right, so we need more of the. Yeah, like I need to. Yeah, because now that we have the tough brick, like from 2 years ago, I think what I'll do is I'll go around the whole bottom of this thing. Because right now it's just such a harsh transition from deep slate to stone. It needs something in the middle here to sort of like blend that gap. Because we have a lot more options in the game now. In fact, let's ask Hugh. All right, let's see. Let's just go. You know, you got your deep slate brick to a stone brick. What's in between? What do we got in the game these days? So funny, it doesn't even mention tough at all. Ooh, coal ore is interesting. Well, it's like, okay, so it's like I'm not using this, I'm not using that, I'm not using this, I'm not using that. Coal ore is interesting. I do have a ton of it. I do have a lot. Probably won't use copper. You know, that's kind of nice. Never thought about using that. All right, but right now it is time for our standard procedure pee break. You know, I wish I had a happy gas like right here. Look at that view. Holy. I don't want to pause the game mid-air though. I'm gonna crash. Ooh, this is nice though. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. It's beautiful. All right, folks, I'll leave you with this view. Man, it's covering. Bro. How about that? Sure, whatever. Good for now. Okay, paused. All right, good. Okay, that thing. Okay, good. All right. I'm gonna leave you with a banger though. Hold on. Can't play the snooze fest music for too long. Snooze. I'll hit you guys with a. I'll hit you with a. I'll hit you up with a. This one. All right. I will be right back. Hey. Excuse me. All right.
Hey, it's me.
Oh, hey. Sloppy, how we going? Hey there, further. Wrong button. 85. Back to. Castle, no Eric. What the? All right. Let's build up this side a bit. We're gonna get these to be kind of like leveled out, and then we'll start kind of sketching on things to see where we're going with it. It's after midnight and you forgot your bed sheets. Oh no. That's when you just gotta go sleep on the couch. Try again tomorrow. Yeah, it's all over. I love that song. I wonder if it loves me.
Respawn point set.
Oh, was that pig step? I'm not sure which one you said that on. It was either. Well, currently this is Tears. It's like the gassed one. The one before was Precipice. The one before that was Creator. Those discs from the Trial Chambers. I'm not sure when the what is going on here. First, did you put that block there? Got it. was gonna do, we were gonna like add a river here basically. Oh, I remember. Yeah. I think what the play is. So I can get rid of this thing. Paste for a second there. I think we're going to turn, so like this pond up here, I think it would make most sense if it was a hot spring with a geyser. Because we're like uphill here, so it makes sense if there was some geyser action going on. So like a geyser here, that's what like feeds this pond. And then this thing here is basically gonna be like, is levee the right word? A levee? Oh, something that kind of like controls the water flow coming out. And then there's gonna be like a river here. It's gonna go this way. And we wanted it to although this looks like it's uphill from it. I wanted it to eventually come over here and fall into this. Into that part. Velvet, welcome back. What level is this? Hmm, 99. What is it over here? Okay, so 99 is here. Okay, so it is downhill. It is downhill. We gotta really, this part's a whole mess. What the heck? What in the world? Bro, this part looks weird because it's to keep all the sheep inside the Shire. So I have this kind of rock wall going on. But and then I'm not sure what to do. Like all this area here, like between this town and the Shire, what are we using this for? I mean, we could just make it like a really dense forest, I suppose. Poplar tree forest, a new one. You know, a really dense forest goes a long way, you know? Goes a long way. Trim a leaf off there. Feather on the 80,000 day streak. Oh my goodness, 80,000 days. How does it feel? Would you do it again? You found taco socks. What? Hope they don't smell like it. Yeah, we'll kind of out there for now. That's the wrong block. Okay, we'll do that. Aw. Yeah, I don't remember what my plan for this was. Is this supposed to be like an octagonal tower? What's going on? It seems that way. Socks with little taco drawings on them. Ooh. I want tacos with little sock drawings on them. Actually, no, I don't want that. Okay. Okay, so I think right now what we should do is just grab a lot of sketch blocks and start making some decisions here. Like, how tall are these towers gonna go? What kind of shape are they? What the heck's going on? You know, what are we doing here? What's going on? So let's put these away. Let's get like a box of diorite. Boom, 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 boom.
Respawn point set.
Yippee. So the kind of here I'll Google something so you guys can see which way my brain's going on this. Let me just Google something like castle walls and towers. So something like something along the lines of of these are too like symmetrical. I'm looking for an asymmetrical one. Give me the asymmetry. It's funny how half of these are Minecraft too. You literally can't Google castle anymore without getting Minecraft pictures. Okay, none of these are like exactly what I was imagining, but like, I don't know. Here's just an example here. You know, it's just like a wall with a series of towers built in. Something like that. So it's not a castle in the sense of like this build, you know, it's not a single kind of enclosed structure. It's just going to be a bunch of different towers with walls connecting them. Whee! All right, now let's get some diorite. Just so we can do a little bit of sketch work here. Get an idea what's going on. That's too many. All right, you. You know, I gotta get more dudes that trade diorite here. You good? I got dookied. Yeah, we dookied. I mean, I suppose I could also use something like, I mean, these are good too. Just something with a grid pattern to it. That's all I need. Oh, thanks. Cheers, cheers. Okay. You know, that's good for now. Okay, which one are we starting with? The other thing too about these is they're like awfully square. I'm gonna definitely want to add either like a buttressing or just some other way to sort of break up the form, because like just giant squares is not too exciting. How tall do I want these to be? Or where do I want the tallest one? You know, maybe the tallest. Or whatever the heck this thing is supposed to be, maybe that's the tallest one. I think this was supposed to be like a tower. Let me see here. Is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's all making a little more sense now. Yeah, it looks like these are the common areas here. Yeah, this could be a nice tower of sorts. Let's just go for a bit. Gonna want the gas soon. Oi. Okay. The bottom. And then maybe it kind of like gets thinner as it goes up. Going like pointy, flat roof. You know, we actually don't have many roofs that like just have a crenulation to them. For anyone who doesn't know what that means, it's like this stuff. Like this sort of, you know, the stereotypical castle wall look. It's called crenulations. We pretty much only have it right here and over there, and I don't have it really anywhere else in this world. Or we have it here too. Okay. 3 out of the however many builds. Yeah, maybe that one? I don't know. Let's just go up first. I think I am gonna want the gas. Let's get the rocket and gassed. What is crenulation? Yeah, those like the wavy side, like the wavy top side of a castle wall or something. Yo. All right, this will take a minute. Oh, and of course the sun's going down. Of course it would go down right now. No, dude.
Respawn point set.
Also, I'm probably gonna pronounce it wrong, but like murder holes in a castle. The proper term is machicolations. Or it's like machicolations. pigeon. Oh boy, this is slow. You know, at some point when Mojang was designing the Happy Gas, someone said, nah, slower. Like, there's no way this was the speed they started with, and they're just like, you know what, that's perfect. How was my day? It was great up until right now. Up until right now. I lost the YouTube chat box. Where'd it go? David, come back. I found it. Also, hello pigeon on the YouTube chat. Yeah, it's on its own like pop-out window, but whenever I click on OBS, it buries it. Wait, actually? Alright. Computer nerds. I have a question. So I have... Okay, can I show this? You know, for example... Actually, I don't know if I can show it. It has a very unique looking URL. So I have the YouTube chat. It's like its own window. Just like a regular window. It's got like minimize, close, whatever. And it's over the OBS. But whenever I click on the OBS to like, you know, do stream stuff, that YouTube chat window gets buried under the OBS. Is there any way to make it so that it doesn't? Like, you know, here's my screen. You know, OBS is on this side. Like, this is all OBS. OBS. And then I just have like a small window. It's like right here. This is the YouTube chat. But whenever I click on OBS, the YouTube chat, you know, goes behind the scenes. Is there any way to make this just like permanently on top? Like, I don't want it to get buried. Wait, maximize YouTube? I don't want that big. I only needed this big because there's only one message every 2 hours. Power toys. What? Tools. Oh. You'd have to download Windows Power Toys. It's just not something I want to do right now. Well, split screening would be hard. Because here's the thing. Like, if I was to draw this to scale, you know, so here's my main monitor. And then here's my side monitor. They're both like ultra wide. So the game is here, right? This is the game. This half the screen is OBS. And then specifically like this slice of OBS, this is chat. This is where you guys live. Now, what I can do is Like if I do split screen, but that means the chat would, like the YouTube chat would be over here. Which isn't like, it's not awful, but the fact is that's like 2 feet away. Like here to here, it's like 2 feet. And like I constantly miss messages because in order to look at YouTube chat, I have to do this. Just like constantly like on a swivel. So I would love it if I could get YouTube chat just like right here. And just get them like side by side. I have to keep like looking way over. Chatterino. Now I've heard of that. I don't know what that is or what that does. Now I've tried, I forget like what the app was called, but I have tried like a combined chat app, but it was constantly breaking. It'd be like literally, I don't know what was doing it. It must have been like the ad break or something. Like anytime when there was an ad break, it would desync. And I'd have to like reinstall the connection every single time. It was like an hourly thing I had to do. So I just stopped using it. Ask other, talk to other people? What? I mean, inconvene them with my questions. I basically just assume no one wants to talk to me, is kind of how I live my life. Is that bad? It's kind of like, okay, if someone's not talking to me, that means they don't want to, you know? Link uses one. Chatterino, that's what. Okay, so I definitely don't want this to be too tall. It's like, it's kind of wide, so it almost needs to be a little bit tall. Or else it's going to look like a tuna fish can. It is kind of a nice way to frame the bridge, though. If we made it... Okay, like what it is, maybe like twice as high, like up to here. Be a nice way to kind of frame it. Going up. How possible? To combine Twitch and YouTube chat into a single unified window or on-stream widget, use the dedicated third-party aggregator tool like Caster Labs. I've never heard of any of those. These services link both your channels and output, combine chat, feed, and dock. Okay. Okay, it's just like, is this the height? I think that'd be good. Or what would be? Ooh. Oh, I just had a vision. I had a vision. But also, ultimately, I might. I don't know. I keep going back and forth.
Respawn point set.
I guess I don't know, because YouTube is getting an update in 3 days, so like, you know, the game might change. What was I saying? Oh, you know, it's like ultimately the question is always, should I even stream on YouTube? Because if I am going to upload videos to YouTube, it would actually be hurting my channel if I continued live streaming with like so little views, because it'll just hurt the channel overall, which would make the videos perform less. So it's like, if I want to do videos, then I should probably not even live stream. So I don't know. I don't know. Just link streaming too? Yes. Okay, what level is this? 148. Sure. And then we'll just kind of like, we'll do this for now. Combine. This might be getting too tall. What would hurt the algorithm then if it seems like it's for other creators? Oh, to work for other creators. Well, for most other creators, they already had a well-established video-based channel, and then the live streaming just naturally performs well because they already have 100,000 subscribers. But with me, it's like I'm trying to get it off the ground via live stream. And it's not good. And so if I do upload a video, the YouTube algorithm is already thinking, oh, this channel underperforms, we're not going to share the videos. So it's like I kind of want, you know, like the opposite for me. You can make an alt channel for streams. That could work too. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, because like on top of that too, like if I ever want to get like sponsors or something, you know, like I mean I haven't yet, but hypothetically, if I reach out and be like, hey, I want to do this thing, will you sponsor me? And they're like, okay, Game Time Alert, and then they Google my name. They're gonna look at the YouTube first. And they're gonna be like, you have one viewer, you know. Like, why would we sponsor a one viewer streamer? Okay, I think that part's got to come down a bit, but it's kind of what I'm thinking. That's what you've been hearing from a couple of different streamers that you follow, a lot of YouTube. Yeah. Well, Leland, welcome back.
Respawn point said.
Oh, it's just clouds. It's just clouds. Okay, now. You'd like to hear? 3 in? Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Is that too thin now? We got one more. Yeah, it's a little too thin. How about here? Yeah. Incoming mess. 3. Okay. Okay. Let's go get more dye, alright? Or do I just have some more here? Nope. 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 Okay. So cloudy, I can't tell what time of day it is. If only I had a clock. Hey, Bob. XP. Hey, give me your stuff. I remember I had this idea a long time ago. It'd be cool if there was alarm clock. So it's like you take clock and you like, I don't know, you add some redstone to it or something. And it makes alarm clock. And then you can like set certain times a day and it'll just like, it'll ring. So like I would use it for, you know, it's like the moment that you're able to sleep, it should
Respawn
ring.
point set.
That time of day villagers restock, it could ring. Be a lot of uses. You could even just use it as like an in-game stopwatch or something. Actually, let me see if there's some like leftover masons over here. Do they sell that right? That guy does. This guy. Ooh, V-Doug. Susie, have a go. You can make one with a daylight sensor. True, but then I would have to be like next to it at all times. I want to be able to carry it with me, you know. In my pocket. Alright, give me your stuff. Come on, Bob. Come on, Bob. Thanks. Do it again, I dare you. Thanks. All right. Yeah. Okay. Something like this. this going on up top. Yeah, what proportions are we doing here? I was thinking because we could do like both, like this outer one, like this could be crenulations here on this side. And then like this part that's sticking up. Like this could come to we can make that into a cone, maybe. Oh, you know, it could be like a roof that we would have like at the cathedral. Like one of these roofs. Ooh. Or no, the cathedral, that one's a dome. It's like that, but then it's like a dome on top, I think. I mean, that'd be cool, dude. Maybe that comes in a bit. It's like a kind of a like a hybrid. A roof that could have a cathedral. Whoa. XP going across the honey is cringe. Yeah, it's it's not the best sound effect. Yeah, something like that. Can we add another 5 blocks here? Okay. Yeah, I don't think I want to get any taller. And then we give it like how can I it's like a spacer. Yeah, they go like 3. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. That's like a better of an angle, perhaps. Just with the gas. It's getting out of control up there. Alright, gas going. Yeah. Let's go. Come on. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Oh god. We almost went for a little trip there. Now, this one in the middle. The angulared. The one that angles. These are always tricky. If we did just that though, it's gonna be kind of short. Let's block off. Or maybe that's fine. Maybe that's cool. Yeah. Okay, so I was like boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Gold pigeon. A roof that could have a cathedral. Oh, yeah. I don't know what you meant by that. Like put a cathedral up here. Oh my god, the gas just tried to kill me. That was attempted murder. That was straight up murder attempt right there. The gas is like, you know, we need that totem banner. Get rid of these spacer blocks. This is gonna turn out to be a cool tower, I think. Or should I build a lame tower? We need a couple of bad builds so that the
Respawn
rest of
point
them
set.
look better, you know? Okay. Now. Okay, so. Do we go full pointy or should we come in a little bit first? I almost think we just try to full send it first. Full send. Where is this gonna end up? Definitely don't want it taller than that one. And one more. Okay, it's not taller than the main castle. It's not okay. Ooh. Also, as we're building this, what is it going to be? Like, we got a cool build going here, but like, what the heck's going on the inside of this thing? Yeah, I think it's a pretty good height. Got the view from down here. You voted dome? Wait a minute. Don't forget to like and sub. True. It is free on YouTube. Subscribing is free on YouTube. That's kind of nice. I almost want to, because like we got this thing here too. I might Because this is like an awfully short wall here. I wonder if I can just... Should I just sort of like combine these two shapes together and make it more of a combined build? Don't know. That's cool. Okay. So yeah, I think what we'll do, it's gonna make this place is gonna look kind of weird for a while, but I think we almost wireframe all of these towers before we like actually build any. That way I can for sure get all the different heights and shapes right. I think that should be the play. Yeah, the big concern, because a lot of these towers are just like, they're just plain old square. Like the small squares are pretty good because you can just make those look like little watchtowers. But like these ones, when they're kind of large. What should I do? They need like some kind of shape to it. Like at the very least, I should do something like this. Like how this tower, it's like, you know, it's just, we kind of bulked up the corners. Sort of like the very traditional, like Norman style castle. Could just do that, at least for like starters. Could do an air bridge from the stores to the towers. Air bridges would be cool. I'm not sure where they would go though. They come. They go left. Seems like there's a lot more of them than usual. Alright, stop moving. Stop. Doing. Just thinking of how to make it a little more busy, yeah. Yeah, this area is gonna be like pretty dense. There will certainly be some density to it. It'd be cool, like this one here, because like these are pretty much side by side. That'd be cool if this one had like a bridge going over. That'd also make for a sick like profile from this side. There was like a bridge at the top. This would be another good spot for it too, like over the water. Between those two towers. Yeah, this one, I might move that one. I don't know. It's like too close. It's like I either needed to go further away or just somehow combine the two together. We'll come back to that one. But yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, these big boxes, we gotta add some other shapes to this. Even if it's just something like doesn't even have to be that far out. Kind of small. Let's give that a once more.
Respawn point set.
Do a little store, nothing tall. Well, on the outside here, I mean, I am trying to make it, you know, it's supposed to look like a fortified town up here. So the whole outer edge, like I do want it to be like towers and walls. Or at least trying to. Maybe this one's like kinda in the middle. Kinda comes out there. One of the towers could have a large gate to get into the city. Yeah, there's gonna be, you know, I should probably maybe do that one first, honestly. So like over here is how you get in. Right now it's just a hole in the wall, but so like this, like we already have like this tower here, but I basically want to like combine it with this one and then have like a like one solid structure. So yeah, I probably should do this one first because it's like the gatehouse, you know, like this, you know, to come up. This will be like, you know, do like a walkway here on top of the wall. Maybe there's like over here we have this like these called hoardings. Maybe there's like another layer of that here. Here's like the big wall. You got like some arrow slits here. And this tower. You know, Maybe it's kind of not exactly what this one is, but similar vibe. Like the corners are a bit larger. Maybe just like on one side. Something. A little bit of buttressing goes a long way. You know? Something like that, like a big, big fortified wall. Will they be identical? No. I'm gonna try to keep it asymmetrical. Put a big neon billboard. I mean, I don't know where I would do it because this world is all medieval, but like I've always been obsessed with the Fallout games. I've always wanted to make a Fallout build. A diagonal one. Yeah, we don't have many diagonals yet. Many diagonals yet. Wait, I think, yeah, let's skip over to this area. So this is probably gonna have to thicken up. Like I don't want this to be just like a single wall. It needs to be like a hallway basically. Where let's add One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we could do like a tower in this corner here, right? Sticks out a bit. And yeah, the more we can just sort of obscure this plain outline, the better, really. Or you know what we don't have here at all yet is just a round tower. Maybe this one's round. It would definitely give it more of that asymmetrical vibe. Let's make this one round. Alright, so like boom, boom, boom. Boom. Maybe one more. Circles. Although this scale, it's hard to get a circle. They're always going to look a little octagonal. I don't think I should go any wider though, because we're kind of... Actually, it is sticking out a little too far. It's coming out a bit, huh? It's like covering up half the wall. Yeah, that's coming out too far. Maybe it's like this. I mean, it's the same size, but we just we make the center like. Right there could be the middle. Ooh, yeah, because then, ooh, yeah. Yeah, put the middle there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it. Are we winning? We will be winning. Yeah, so now that part kind of hits the wall. Okay. Welcome in there, Soka. All right. I think that fits a little better. Losing. Also, we gotta stop kidding ourselves with this tree here. Get this thing out here. So you. Actually, no, I'll put that back. It's like it's tombstone. Okay, so that's nice. So then maybe on this side it's more of a square. We'll go like big square. Big. Got the here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then this backside. I mean, we can't do a whole lot because there's not a lot of room. It could just more or less be sort of boxy the way it is. We can maybe just add like a little bang to it. I get in maybe.
Respawn point set.
You found one of the 2 beacon boxes. Oh, nice. Oh, transform ancient city into Fallout vault. Yeah, Vault 172, the Skulk incident. Alright, how do I do this part? Wait, actually, yeah, we can't do this here. Because this... Yeah, it's like we have this wall here, but then I want there to be some sort of thickness. Like at least 3 blocks. It could work. Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Just gonna build out of this like stone first. Right here. The wall comes over. Yeah, give some proper thickness. In thickness and in health. I've promised myself never to read that sign. I put it there like 4 years ago and I forgot what it said. I will continue to never look at it ever again. It's just sitting there doing the Blair Witch thing. Okay. So I'm not sure what height this door will be, but it's probably not much taller than this. I need a light bulb on that side. Kind of lights over here. Why is there a calibrated skulk sensor? What in the world? You know what I can do? We got this gold dust. Blah. All right, we'll just fill this part in. Thick. Thick. Okay, and I'll give that, like, you know, an arch on top or something. And a portcullis. Mm-hmm. Some mud in there. Let's go with you. Okay. That square there might be too big. This thing's becoming more tower than wall. Holy Rosie, welcome, man. How you doing? I appreciate the raid. What did you get up to today? Tell me all about it. Peace and chaos. Sounds good. Welcome in. Hello there. You caught me in the middle of we're getting back to a build that we started like 3 years ago. And we're now you know, we're getting back to it, kind of outlining some of these towers that are protecting this town up here. Yes, for the longest time, I've had this area up here sort of like laid out, but I've never just built it yet. So getting back to it now. So we've been yeah, I've been sketching out like some of the towers, what they'll end up looking like. And right now over here, this is like the main gate. This is how you'll be getting inside through here. I'm trying to go like really asymmetric, so we're doing different size towers. Want to look really what's the word? I don't know, kind of like eclectic, kind of like cobbled in over time. Yeah. Oh, I'm doing good. Finally about 75% done with the Pirate Booty Fort. 2,400 days, season 2. No totem pop still. Let's go. Tell them all about your builds and just how amazing builder you are in vanilla Minecraft. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. You know, we try around here. We do a little bit of trying.
Respawn point set.
Only a little bit. I don't want to try too hard. Pull a muscle. Sunset is so deceiving these days. Fall asleep. Okay. All right, now. Okay, so yeah, let me build out this bottom part now. Yeah, I do need like those other blocks for texture, huh? Yeah, let's get deep slate. Any deep slate, tough, mossy cobble. Like the pathways. Yeah, I kept them. I mean, they're pretty simple. It's just mud, brick, packed mud, coarse dirt. I think it works great, like specifically in a savanna biome. Like this kind of brown with this kind of grass color. It's nice. Like long ago, I used to always do like the roads, you know, they'd be like cobblestone and gravel. So it'd be like a gray road usually. But once they came out with mud, I found it to be a lot better alternative. Because, you know, it's like a lot of these builds, a lot of the builds are gray because like stone is, you know, just the main palette for like castles and whatnot. So I found that doing like a brown colored road is a nice offset to all the gray that's going on. I can't imagine you know, gray roads with gray builds and it's so depressing. What brought you back here? To just build another area. I mean, we've been talking about it. We actually voted on it the other day too. Just a little change of pace, and also it's, you know, it's been a project that's been on hold for so long. Figured we'd get back to it. Oh, sorry there. How long did you take for this build? I mean, if you mean the whole world, like this area, I mean, this whole world started 4 years ago. We just kind of, you know, build a little bit here and there. 4 years later, it looks like this. Okay. So it goes like that. But we've also built a lot of other stuff on. Yeah, true. I always kind of, I don't know. I always wondered if I should have built the cathedral here. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. I mean, it is comedically large, so I don't know. That is the reason why I built it far away, is because I knew it was going to be absolutely huge, and it would just make everything look tiny around it. But it would be cool, like, if you're looking off in the distance and there's just like a dude, it would literally like take up that much space on the horizon. Just like this gigantic monster in the background. I feel like that number is a little misleading since you spent over half of the 4 years looking for a heavy core. A heavy core? Do you mean 13 heavy cores? The thing that took the longest was not the heavy cores, but Windburst 3. In order to get Windburst 3, I had to find 13 heavy cores first. Like, that's how long it took. Like, I forget the drop rate. Actually, let me look it up. Minecraft. Drop rate of wind burst book. Okay, it's 5.5% in Java. But here's the thing. You can only find Windburst 1 books. Yeah, for anyone who hasn't gone through this process yet, let me explain to you how long this takes. So each time trial, or trial chamber, whatever they're called, I don't know, maybe like 7 or 8 perhaps of those what are they called? Like the ominous vaults. 7 to 8 OVs. Okay. Now on average, let's just round. Let's say so there's a 5% chance to get a Windburst 1 book. So 5%, which is roughly 1 out of 20 odds of getting Windburst 1. Which means naturally you would have to search 2 to 3 trial chambers just to get one of them. Now, in order to craft Windburst 3, you first got to get, you have to get a level 1 book, a level 1 book, a level 1 book, a level 1 book. Combine them into level 2s. This is an awkward way of using Roman numerals here. Yeah, that makes it confusing. 2. Right? And then from there you craft the 3. Right? So you really have to find 4. You have to find 4 Windburst books. Right? So on average, if it took 1 out of 20 to find one of the books, it would be you'd really have to search 80. You got to open up roughly 80 ominous vaults in order to get enough of the Windburst 3 books. Or enough of the Windburst 1 books to craft the Windburst 3. So you'd have to go through roughly 10 trial chambers. It looks like it took me 13 of them. And that was a while. That was a solid...
Respawn point set.
It was at least 2 weeks. 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks of like every stream was just trial chamber hunting. Took a long time. A long time. Yeah, I took a nap halfway through. I was saying I got the majority of the chambers mapped up. Oh yeah. Yeah, I never counted how many I actually did. But yeah, you're right. There is like a... That is written down somewhere. Today. You looking for like what we're doing? So this area, we started this area years ago. Like 2 to 3 years ago, we started building here. And then, it was probably the cathedral that pulled us away for the first time. Then we started building a cathedral, and then I basically just forgot about this whole area, so we're back to it now. But yeah, this is like it's like a fortified town on top of this hill here. We've had like these footprints here forever, like all these different towers. And then on the inside, there's gonna be like homes and shops, and it's gonna be like a town in here. Like a really tightly packed kind of hustle bustle area. And it's all gonna be inside these walls and towers. And then this part in particular, we're building this is like the front gate. So we're making like a series of towers that protect this the main doorway here. Yeah, and then 2 to 3 years, I'm gonna be like, you know what? We started this cathedral 4 years ago. It was a ground for sure, but we were carried through by Melly being here and the whole time and being awesome. Awesome. Alright, get out of here. Say awesome with a Boston accent. Wait, how would they say it? I almost had it. Oh, I wasn't even trying. Life is good. Busy by good busy. Should be around going forward. Around more going forward. Ooh. That is a creeper waiting to happen down there. And down here. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of just a danger zone in here. Yeah, I'm gonna borrow one of these. Yes. That should be good. Okay, it's starting to take a little bit of shape here. Shape is getting taken. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, that's just kind of like, although I've already changed it a little bit, but that's kind of what like the whole gatehouse will look like. Just a really asymmetric, fortified looking thing. Wait, I'm thinking, you know, like the wall here we made is like a nice thickness to it. Like I might wanna, I don't know, do I want to add, like should all that get a little more thick? Yeah, it would be nice to be able to like walk on top of the wall. Doesn't need to be, but good. Oh man. Yeah, this would be nice. I do want to like, I mean, we gotta like revise this. This was walled in because there were villagers here, but I don't know, they all died. So we'll probably just remove the walls, make this like a much nicer farmland. Because I remember seeing somewhere, it was actually for like, I think it was like for, it was like some sort of like D&D sort of, like, I don't know, a guide for lack of a better word. It was basically like, okay, when you're sort of like constructing your world, you know, there's like a pyramid of like how much stuff you need. Right, so it's kind of like, here's your medieval fantasy world, right? Like up here, like this is the, like these are where the castles go, you know? So it's like for every castle, you know, for every castle, there's like 2 towns. And then for every 2 towns, there's like 3 hamlets, you know? And then for every 3 hamlets, there, you know, it keeps going down. And then it's like, down here, this is your farmland, you know? So it's like, for every castle you have in your sort of like your fantasy world or whatever, yeah, in order to support that castle, you need, you know, tenfold the amount of farmland. So I eventually do want to have just like a lot of the blank space. You know, like currently we have, you know, like over there's quite a bit. But, you know, like all that blank space there, this whole valley, I want that to be like farmland. Even like this whole area should be farmland. You know, you gotta imagine in order to support a town this large, you know, it's like how much all the wheat you need for all the bread and the livestock and a lot of mouths to feed. Wait, there's a backstory with that land. Wait, which land? You put some farmers out there, called them old lady. What? Is that a reference? I don't get it. Oh, that's funny. I just got conduit power by flying through the rain. Silly.
Respawn point set.
But it is about that time. Good news. So we might I guess what we can kind of decide tomorrow. So it looks like the plus point goal, like it's already almost there, so we can kind of plan ahead, assuming it hits 100 here. So we could, I like doing it on Sundays. I feel like Sunday is when most people can tune in. So we could either do it like this coming Sunday in a couple of days, or we can do it next Sunday, 10-hour stream. But for now, let us raid on out of here. First, on the YouTube VOD, I want to cut that here. So thanks for tuning in, YouTubers. We'll catch you next time.